folks. An exciting week one is in the books. It's time for this week's fantasy football update and recap. So let's get into the action here. In the first game of the week, I eked out a narrow loss to Jung. Let's not dwell on it. Let's get to the next game. In the second game of the week, some guy named Arvel, who I don't know, laid the smackdown against Mr. Payco, despite strong showing from Sam Bradford, who decided that he wants to play football again, and your kicker, and pretty much no one else, which is probably why you lost. In the Battle of Atlanta, it was actually Stephon Diggs making the difference, carrying Cy to victory over his favorite football player, Julio Jones, who he loves very much, and Kyle, who also loves Julio Jones very much. Earning the coveted Tuna Award for the lowest score every week is Teju with an embarrassing, really, 64.62 points. Not enough to overcome Raphael and his dynamic trio of Breeze, Brown, and Fournette, and my hometown favorite guy, Frank Gore. Better luck next week, Teju. In other action, not shockingly, some guy with a basketball as his avatar in a fantasy football league lost to Slee. I heard Slee wore an extra shiny blazer to celebrate. Also, Francis and Mark, who, let's face it, don't know anything about football, lost to Eric, who I also don't know anything about football, and fuck you for your Chris Paul and avatar. I'm just noticing that. And then finally, in probably the most exciting game of the week, a real nail-biter here, Aaron eked out a victory over Okta's own Jersey Ed, who, if he'd actually played a couple guys that weren't on bye weeks or that actually got points on defense, probably would have won and with the high score of the week. So really moral victory for Ed. Doesn't count for shit, but excited to see the future things. That's it for this week, folks. Don't forget to set your rosters for next week and to pay Jung your dues. Speaking of which, congratulations on your wedding this weekend, Jung. Parting words of advice: be careful what you like on social media. That shit is public. Looking at you, Slee.